my name. So you haven't seen me live since July. I've taken a nice 3-month retreat to go through a lot of my own transformation and shift. But I wanted to jump back in here. I'll be coming back with some new material in a couple weeks on a regular basis. But today, I just want to wish you all a happy Celtic New Year. We're, changing this weekend into kind of a whole different cycle. It's a big full moon, I believe, as well. And there's a lot going on the planet, as you all well know. So just another invitation to go back to the basics and return to the breath. Do it with me now. Ready? Breathe in. Breathe out. It is so incredibly important. It doesn't really matter where we've gotten to on our awakening journey. It's so incredibly important to always circle back to the breath. Hi, Suzanne. Hi, Grace. Nice to see you here. So to that end, I just want to remind you all, I know many of you use my daily grounding and clearing meditation. Literally tens of thousands of people have used this, and we hear back all the time on how it's really helped you feel so much better. And so as empaths, it's so important to clear your field and keep your daily psychic hygiene in check, so that you can have the space to just work with your own, material that you're working to upcycle, your own shadow work, and kind of clear out the space of the rest, right? That really is the name of the game right now. We're all trying to get towards greater sovereignty and freedom, but we forget that we have to start here. It always starts and ends right here in our bioenergy field. So that meditation, I think, is being put in the chat. But you can just go to the website, multidimensionalyou.com, and I think it just pops up, or you can go to /meditation and grab that, and then just be using it. In the beginning, you want to do this kind of breath work and chakra clearing work, energy center clearing work several times a day until you get enough breathing room to then really be sensitive to, wait a minute, something got in my field, there's an entanglement that doesn't feel good. And this is kind of the first order of contributing to a much more peaceful, balanced new earth, which I know so many of you are dedicated to creating right alongside me. Hey, Becky. So return to the breath. That's my invitation here as we wrap up this Celtic New Year, enter Samhain, Halloween, and start kind of this new cycle. And the collective is going through all sorts of stuff right now. A lot of people are getting really attached to certain narratives and outcomes. And I would say, let all of that go and return to your breath and hold a really expansive field. And that's much harder to do when we've taken on a lot of density. So like I said, I'll be coming back regularly here in a couple of weeks, but I wanted to jump in here today. Of course, it's, the week before the elections in the US. There's a lot going on in the rest of the world. There's just a lot of, what we knew, there'd be a lot of disruption and chaos. So you can be the amazing 0 point, center point, of your own orbit during this time and contribute to a little bit more of a calm, coherent bioenergy field, which contributes to the unified field, would be my invitation. So that's what I'm doing. It's always returning to the breath. Hey, Mallory, nice to see you here. And like I said, you can grab the meditation on the website. I will say this about the meditation. One thing I've heard is that from people regularly, if you haven't done this kind of work in the beginning, you can feel even a little bit nauseous the way you might when you're doing a dietary or physical detox. You might get tired, that sort of thing. So know that after a certain time, those symptoms will pass. And there's nothing wrong. It's just that you're clearing out a lot of dense energy that's been in your field, right? And that's the game. I mean, I'll wrap up with this little invitation by saying, once again, that we're all seeking greater freedom, but it's not based on external events. It's about us claiming, here's the communion card, communion with our own beautiful spirit with each breath that we take. So can't emphasize this enough right now. So everybody with me, do it now. We'll breathe in. Beautiful. You laugh because as you clear out density, you break up all of this dense energy in your field, and it lightens up, and the natural inclination then is to laugh, and because laughter continues that breakup of these dense constructs, right? So it becomes much easier to laugh for no reason. We don't need a reason to laugh. It's more of just a natural response, right? The way children and babies laugh when they're happy, right? Okay, I love you all. I will see you, like I said, on a more consistent basis here again in a couple of weeks. Keep breathing, keep clearing out your field, and I love you all. Oh yeah, you can keep wearing your rose quartz chakra too. This really, the rose quartz over the heart chakra, this really helps keep that heart center open, which is, again, like, after you do all your basics psychic hygiene, making sure that you keep an open heart is really important, right? There's a lot of opportunity to close off to other people right now, and it's a radical act to keep an open heart center during this time. Okay, I love you all. I'll see you in a couple weeks.